Hi lovelies, welcome back to Gomak. So today we're going to make this polo shirt. I want to thank all of you who have subscribed to my channel and those who visit my channel to view videos, comment, sharing, everything you do for me, I really appreciate. So I'm using robin 50 gram pure acrylic and my hook is 3.5 millimeter. So you also need some scissors and just a stitch marker. So we begin by making our foundation chains. I'm making my shirt from the shoulder downwards, you understand? So I'm making some foundation chains and I'm going to use a tape measure, and my length is 26 inches. So depending on the length of your shirt, just make foundation chains that are worth your length. So we make double crochets through the back loop. You can also go through the front loop, but I like going through the back loop. We are making double crochets through back loop for row number 1. So we do this until we are done with the row. We make double crochets in every stitch and we are going through the back loop. So just to remind you, please, we are uploading tutorial at a time, and that's why you can delay sometimes, but I have you in mind. So I'm done with the row number 1. I've chained 2 and turned my work. So into the very first stitch I make another double crochet, into the next stitch make a double crochet. So chain 2 does not count as a stitch, remember that the chain 2 does not count as a stitch. For row 2 we're also making double crochets through all the stitches, double crochets through all the stitches. I'm done. So at the end, chain 2, turn your work. I'm going into the very first stitch and making another double crochet. Chain 2 does not count as a stitch. Next stitch, make another double crochet. So chain 2, then skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, go into the third stitch and make a double crochet. Into the next stitch make another double crochet. So let us repeat: chain 2, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, into the third make a double crochet, and into the next make another double crochet. This is our pattern for row 3. So continue until you are done. Let me meet you at the end of the row. We continue until we are done with the row. Continue until we are done with the row. This is a very simple tutorial on the shirt, so it's very easy and very quick. You can do this in hours and you'll be done with your shirt. Sorry, let me repeat this. 1, 2, skip 2, into the third make a double crochet, next make another double crochet. So this is what I have so far. I'm going to go off camera and I'm coming back down with this. So at the end of the row I had remained with 3 stitches, so I just made double crochets through the 3 stitches. So I'm going to chain 2, turn my work, into the very first make a double crochet. So this is our first double crochet. Remember, chain 2 does not count as a stitch. Into the next make another double crochet, into the next stitch another double crochet. So now I have the chain 2 space. I'm going to place 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space. Next I have a double crochet. I'm going to make a double crochet through them. So this is what I'm going to do. I repeat this until I have my bust measurement. I'm working with a 46 inch, meaning a half of 46 is 23 inches. So I should have 23 inches, but you can see I'm at 21, but this is very stretchy, remember. So you can stretch it out to 22 to 23. It can go to even 25. Are we together? Because I don't want it again to be so tight, so I'm just leaving it at 21 without stretching. But remember, it stretches. So I've done a total of 18 2 rows of double crochet. You see this, the ones I'm counting, so meaning the middle is at 9. So I'm going to make the front panel a half, which is 9 of them, you can see. So I'm looking for the middle part because I want to do the collars. Are we together? I've looked for the middle part because I want to make the collars. So I'm at this point. I've done a row of double crochet. Now we are going to make double crochet with chain 2 spaces. So first double crochet, next I'm going to make another double crochet, then chain 2, skip 2 stitches, make a double crochet in the next stitch, and a double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 2, skip 2, and the pattern continues. By now you already know the pattern. Very simple, very quick, very repetitive. So we continue until we have where our collar will begin from. So I'm going to leave this space. It's about 4 inches. It is about 4 inches for the collar. 4.3, around 4.3, 4.5 or 4 inches, depending. At this point, so I'm just going to count my stitches that are remaining to get a complete row. We're together. You count the remaining stitches that will make you have a complete row. If you began with a foundation chain of 100, it means you count from this point to the 100th. They should add up to 100. Then I'm going to make that number of chains onto the current row, as you can see. So my aim is to have 2 panels that are equal in length. Yeah, so this is what I have. I'm just going to continue. I've been working on a row of 2 double crochet with chain space, 2 chain space. So the next row is a row of pure double crochets. So I'm going to make pure double crochets in every stitch through this row. So in every chain I'm going to make a double crochet. In every chain I'm going to make a double crochet. I'm at this point and you can see they're equal, so we continue with the pattern. We continue with the pattern. We continue with the pattern. Next I have a double crochet. I'm going to make a double crochet through it and into the next also make another double crochet through it. Into the chain 2 space I'm going to make 2 double crochets in it. Continue until we are done with the row. So we are going to do exactly what we've done on the other side of the panel, so that you have 9 on one side and 9 on the other side. So let me meet you at the end. This is what I have, 9 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 on each side. What we are going to do now is to join the 2 panels. We are joining them with the wrong side outside, and I'm just going to join the shoulder length, but I will leave some allowance for the neck. I will leave some allowance for the neck. So let us do this together. We go into both panels. We go through both panels, then attach our yarn, and we are going to join using single crochets. We are joining using single crochets. So the trick is to ensure your hook goes through both panels. So here you have a chain 2 space, just to do 2 single crochet in it. So we make single crochet as we join the 2. We continue until we are at the point where we are going to leave the neck allowance. So this is where I'll stop at. This is where I'll stop at. This point, this point. I'm at the point, so I'm just going to chain 1 and pull through my yarn. I will weave in later. So what we have done on this side is exactly the same thing we are going to do the other side. So you just align your panels well and ensure your hook goes through both of them as you join them. Already done. This is the result. So you're going on to our sleeves. I'm going to leave a measurement of 7 inches. I'm going to leave about 7 inches for my sleeves from this point. I'm just placing a stitch marker at this point. Let me place a stitch marker at this point. So there we are, and we are going to join the 2 sides. Let us join the 2 sides. But on this side, I'm going to use slip stitches. I am going to use slip stitches. Let us begin. So my yarn ready to be attached. That is it. So this is a bit different. I'm going to go into the back loop of the first panel, but in the front loop of the second panel. I hope you can see that. Back loop of the first panel and front loop of the second panel. Back post of the first panel, front loop of the second panel. Forgive me, but I hope you can see what I'm saying. We're going to the back loop of the front panel and front loop of the second panel. Are we together? That's the way I'm showing you in the camera. Please, sometimes if you don't get me well, you can refer to the video. I always try to have a clear tutorial as possible. So I've already done, and I will do the same on the other side, which I'm already done. So let us change our shirt to right side out. This is what we have so far. I like the joining already. I like the joining. So let us now work on our sleeves. I will go in the middle part at this point. where we have the joining, attach my yarn, chain 2, make a double crochet in the same stitch. Next I will make another double crochet at this point, and then because my previous rows are of pure double crochets, we are going now to chain 2 and skip 2 chains and make a double crochet into the 3rd stitch and into the 4th stitch. So we continue with the pattern, chain 2, skip 2, make a double crochet into the 3rd and another double crochet into the next. We repeat the pattern what you have been doing until you have your desired length of your sleeves. Until you have the desired length of your sleeve. But let me show you just the joining. I have 3 remaining and I just chain 3 and skip. Then I just make my final double crochet and join using a slip stitch. Chain 2, and in every stitch you're making another double crochet where you have a double crochet. Then into the chain 2 space we make 2 double crochets. Chain 2 space we make 2 double crochets. So this is what we have at this point. We are making double crochets. We are making double crochets through until we are done. Until we are done. So you repeat what you have done until you have the desired length of your sleeves. So I'm at this point. I've already done around 3 rows of 1, 2 and 3, you can see. So you're just going to finish with rows of single crochet, and I'm going to make around 4 rows of single crochet, 4 rows of single crochets. You can increase the rows or reduce the rows depending. Yeah, so we are making 4 rows of single crochets. This is what I have. Let me just chain 1 and pull through my yarn. So I have 4 rows of single crochet. 4 rows of single crochet. What I've done on this sleeve, I'll also do on the other sleeve. Here we are. We now work on the collar. We are now going to work on the collar. So I'm going to change my yarn. You can also work with pure white or depending on the choice of your colors. Yes, so let us attach our yarn. Chain 1 and then go back, make a single crochet. So that is our first single crochet, second, third. So what you're going to do, you're going to make single crochet the way we do ribbing, but we are not going to go into the back loops. We are going to go into both loops. I have done a total of 5, but 2 are attached on the side, on the left side, you can see. So the 2 are my turning point. At this point, let me show you. At this point, I just turn back and skip 2, 1, 2, and go into the third. So this is worked out as the way we do ribbing, but now the difference is you're not going into the back loop, but we are going through both loops. So what do I mean? I only have 3 stitches of single crochet. The 2 are for attachment on the left side. I hope you have understood me. So 1, 2, and then the third one. So we go into the wall. Let me call this the left wall. I make a slip stitch, and then the next stitch also make another slip stitch. So this helps you to turn your work in short. Yes. Then go into the first single crochet, make another single crochet, second single crochet, make a second single crochet, and lastly the last single crochet, make another single crochet. So we repeat that until you are done. You repeat this until you come to the end of your wall or the left side. If you have reached this point, I must say thank you and congratulations for staying with us. I hope this tutorial is helpful to you. Let me know in the comment section if it is helpful to you. Yes, and I'm open to any ideas. So I'm done. This is what I have so far. And I'm just going now to chain 1 and make single crochets all through around the neck, I make single crochets around the neck, the whole of the neck. I'm going to make single crochets around the neck, Thank you so much, guys. We are at 482 subscribers. Please take me to 500 and even 1K subscribers. I'm here to upload tutorials for us to learn from each other. I do this one tutorial at a time. I give it time. Yes, I give it time for us to understand each other, for us to go through the tutorials, for us to do the right thing. So let us continue making our single crochets. If you're out there and you're fearing to begin, just begin. Yes, a step at a time. I don't take this for granted. I'm very thankful for you who is watching me right now. Thank you so much. I'm done with my single crochets all around the neck, and I'm just going to continue until I come to the point where I began. Together we continue making single crochets. So at this point I'm just going to go into the black yarn. Why? I want my collars to be closed at the bottom. Do you understand me? So we go into the black yarn, we don't go into the white yarn. I'm just going to make 2 slip stitches at this point. Remember, as you have been working out the other side, then turn my work, and then I'll go into the single crochets and make another single crochet. So at this side I'm working them from down to up, from up down, or bottom to top, top to bottom. I hope you understand me, but you can also check what I'm doing for more understanding. So I'm at the top, then chain 1 and turn again. So I'm making single crochets. This is row 3 of single crochet until I come to the bottom. So I'm already done, and I've attached my yarn to the black yarn. Remember that. So chain one and just pull my yarn or cut off my yarn. So let us work on the upper part of the collar. I'm going to attach my yarn at this point. Make a single crochet at this point. Then in every stitch we are going to make single crochets. In every stitch you are going to make single crochets. In every stitch you're making single crochet all around, all around, all around. So continue until you come to the end of the row at this point, and I'm going to make single crochets even into this black yarn. The bottom side of the collar we make single crochets through them too. This is what I'm talking about. Chain one and turn. I'm going to make another row of single crochet until I come to the other side. We make single crochets through the row, make single crochets through the row, make single crochets through the row. I know most people don't like working with black, and yes, I can confirm that not easy. It is usually not so visible. So I'm at this point, and I'm going to now make slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then chain one and make single crochet. We continue making single crochet. The way you've been working out, we continue with single crochets. We continue with single crochets. So let us make single crochets until you have 5 stitches left to end the row. And at this point, and I have 5 remaining to end the row, so I'll not work them out. I just chain one and turn my work. So at this point, I am going to make as many number of rows as possible, depending on the length of the collar that I'm interested in. So the remaining part, we are just working single crochets all through, single crochets all through. Where we have a single crochet, we are going to make a single crochet, and that is the pattern. Where we have a single crochet, we are going to make a single crochet. That is it. And I think I'm going to stop at this point, but you can continue. If this seems short to you, you can continue. And this is the collar. It has come out the way I really wanted it to be. Yes, so if this is short to you, please continue making single crochets. Are we together? So this is the final work. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Please forgive me where I have not talked to you so it's in a manner that you understand, but just look at what I'm doing in the video. I hope it will help you. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching my video. God bless you. Bye.